What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott. And as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about if a guy, right, he's all up here, he's all about you all day, every day, is going good, then boom, it dies off. What the hell just happened, okay? I thought he was really into me. We've been talking for a long time, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and then it just dived off. What happened? I'm going to say there's two theories about this. The first one is I'm beating a dead horse. If you met the guy online, you already know where I'm going with this, ladies. If you met the guy online, you already know what the problem is. I'll probably link the video somewhere here, somewhere up here, I don't know, about what I think about online dating and why guys do the things they do. But to sum it up, if he's really into you in the beginning, if you met the guy online, Tinder, anything like that, and you're really into him, he's really into you, and everything's going great, Google Gaga, and then it just dives off out of nowhere, and it just free falls. He doesn't want anything to do with you anymore. The reason for that is, again, competition. There's other women. Again, he has his catalog of women. I guarantee he did not delete the apps or his profile or anything like that. And he might have just he just used you because you're already, again, pre-qualified because you're on the site actually looking for a relationship. So it's easier to get to you, get what he's a low ego man, right? To get what he wants and dips. Simple as that. So if you met the guy online, I guarantee it's one of those 3 or 4 things. Now, let's just say other than that, let's say you met the guy, let's say you even met online, you guys talked for a long time, you guys are good, you guys are great, maybe you didn't meet online again, you're still good and great, and then it just dives off. What the hell happened? In my personal opinion, and I'm going to explain why I believe this, not only am I a guy, not only do I study this, not only do I see the patterns, I was this guy at one time. If a guy just dies off like that, he had no intentions on dating you in the first place, okay? And he really had no intentions. And the reason I say that is because if a guy truly likes you, right? Let's just say you make mistakes through, here and there, whatever. When a guy truly, what the hell? When a guy, oh, ADHD there. When a guy truly likes you, you have what I call room for error, right? A margin of error. You can do these things, make mistakes, and I say mistakes in terms of attraction, like things that might push him away. You can do these kind of things and it be okay because he actually likes you. He sees that the value is still worth these little things here and there, right? It's like when you like someone a lot and you might see their little insecurities or there's little things you don't like, little pet peeves, but you think of it as, well, that makes them who they are. I don't care. I like them as a person fully. I like this about them, like that about them. Again, it just doesn't matter. That's kind of what it's like. When a guy really likes a girl, she has a room for error. She can make mistakes, do this, do that, whatever, and he's still not really care about it or push her away because he sees the value in her despite those things, right? It's all a balanced thing. If you have a lot of value, bam, you can do a couple of those things, right? But there's averaging out, no, but you're still awesome. You're still cool, so don't worry about it. Now, if a guy truly didn't like you or have those intentions to begin with, unless he's a fucking nut job, then he's just gonna dump you, leave you, not give a shit, and go about his thing. Again, I feel like if a guy's, again, ladies, you got to understand how good guys are at playing women, manipulating, bullshitting you, all these type of things. They're really, really good at it. So he could talk to you for several months. I'll say 2 or 3 months. And I always tell women after 90 days, you see a person's true intentions. So if around the 90-day mark or before, let's say you're 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks in, even 8 weeks in, and the guy starts to just dive over, then it's because he didn't really, really like you or see the potential. You got to remember the first 90 days or 2 months or whatever it is, you're in that honeymoon stage, so everything's magnified. So if he likes you a little bit, he's going to like you a little bit more, okay? If you're awesome, you're a little more awesome. But you have to be really, really, really awesome, really cool. Just like the guy should be really awesome and really cool to keep you interested long term. Okay, so after 2 or 3 months, you're going to see it kind of, it's really high at first, and you're going to kind of see it like this, and it's just going to dive. And it's because you're out of the honeymoon stage. He doesn't really care anymore. The feelings are gone. He thought they were there. It's not really what he thought it was. and then he's like, okay, I'm out of here. See you later. I don't give a shit. If it's not the honeymoon stage, then like I said, he didn't really have the true intentions in the first place, because if he did, then you would have that room for error, unless you made a lot of mistakes. But again, I think you would know if you did or not, or especially if you're watching my videos, you would know if you're making mistakes or not, and if you, again, you can make these, but you have that room for error. So it's not like he's just going to push you away automatically and say, and I'm talking about that dip, right? I'm talking about like, boom. That's not going to happen if he actually truly likes you. You would feel the pulling away. You would feel this and feel that long before it actually happened, if he actually liked you, because he would kind of be more like, kind of going with it, like kind of just like brushing it off, or trying to brush it off at least. And I think you can tell, okay? So if it's not the honeymoon stage fading out, then it's that. Simple as that. And again, if you met the guy online, then you already know what my answer is. And this one's not really difficult, ladies. I think if a guy, it's just logic. And again, take it from a guy who used to be like that. I could show women all this, all that over here. But if I truly didn't like her, again, logic. It's just easy to throw it away. It's just, I can have this really cool watch, this really cool, Samsung, Galaxy touchy watchy thing, all great shit. But guess what? If I don't like, as cool as it is, as cool as awesome as it is, and whatever, if I really don't like it, I can just throw it off and chuck it. If it doesn't matter to me. Just like it doesn't matter, just like it doesn't matter to him. Again, no matter how much value he shows you in the beginning, how great he shows you, or how well he treats you, whatever, the fact that he was just able to dip off and toss you aside means you actually had no value in the first place. Like, he just didn't care. You just can't turn off that value unless you become a different person. When you got like enlightened and you talked to the fucking Lord, or Gandhi, he can't even fucking rose from his grave and told you all this enlightening wisdom, and you became a minimalist and you don't give a shit about all these kind of things anymore. Whatever, Buddha, whatever it is, right? It doesn't, like, that's not how it works, okay? It's not like I'm really interested in someone, then I just dive off. That does happen to people. You probably witness it yourself, like, you being the one who just kind of dies off. But you have to admit to yourself, if you actually go back and you think about it, there's a reason it dived off. I would argue that a lot of the times it wasn't there in the first place. You just wanted it to be there. You tried for it to be there, and you were in the honeymoon stage. Or again, one day you really, really like him, you think everything's great, and then a week later you realize he's not what I want. Again, that could happen, and just dive. So it's either those things. You're not what he wanted when he thought it was, his honeymoon stage, online dating, or he didn't want anything to do with you in the first place. Easier said than done, right? But that's how it is. I love you, ladies. Take care and peace.